Welcome to AI Deep Dive into AI. Today we're doing a review of CMAPS. First off, AI, augmented intelligence, basically machines helping us and getting our things done. Now, what is a CMAP? I'd heard the term used quite a bit over the last couple of years, and I didn't even know what it was. So, hi, Bridget. Great to see you in here. And now we're going to go over the definition of what a CMAP is, and then we're going to get into the program CMAPs, and I'm going to show you some CMAPs that we've done, and also how augmented intelligence, artificial intelligence actually, is involved in CMAPs. It's really exciting. All right, we will go and make things bigger. Change over to the definition of CMAPs, which is right here. And we'll make that even bigger. I can't make it any bigger than it is, but basically over here, it says CMAP may refer to multiple things. It can be an electromagnetic diagnostic in medicine. No, that's not what we're talking about. Chicago Metropolitan Agency for Planning. No, that's not what we're talking about either. CMAP tools can be right there. This is where we want to go. And these are CMAPs, basically a visual representation of how you're doing things. CMAP products empowers users to construct, navigate, share and criticize. Should be critical models. Critical knowledge models representing as concept maps. Now you can see right there, there's just a little bit of error in whatever the AI was used to make this web page. I remember running across that before. Let's get on to the CMAP model. This is my CMAPS.io program, and we did not, I didn't call this one up. So let's go here, and we're going to go to AppSumo. I'm going to show it to you on AppSumo too. Being offered right now for $19 lifetime deal. Not bad. And the details of this right here, we got a little video. I don't dare show the videos because they often are from YouTube, and I might get a strike for using somebody else's content. At a glance, content for creators. Here's the introduction right there. You can get to this on YouTube if you type in CMAPS.io. Transform your notes into mind maps. And this does a very good job of it. And I've been kicking the doors on this for a little bit, and it's been a lot of fun. Note-taking as it should be. I'm still working on the note-taking phase. Lifetime access to CMAPS. And you redeem, okay. Now, one thing that I thought was one of the many other things, this AI assistant really intrigued me, especially seeing if you go in here, somewhere in there, they say that they're using GPT-4 for the, right there, integrations, GPT-4. Now, if you could get access for GPT-4 for lifetime for $19, that's pretty good. I wasn't totally convinced that they're using GPT-4, and I have seen improvements in GPT 3.5, both of which are AI programs for writing and use in research too. Get back over here. So $19, you can get it use forever, buy once. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. All right, one of the things I did for just for grins, checking out the AI and how well it works, is I went and did 3 generations down from Abraham in the Bible. You got Abraham, Sarah, and then you got Isaac, Rebecca. He also had Rebecca too, so there's another one. And those were his 2 wives, and then I guess these were his 3 sons. So it's kind of interesting how these, and each one of these has information that you can add in there. Like we could go more information. Isaac, son of Abraham, from I can't spell today. All right, then we just go like this, highlight it, and then we go Ask AI Assistant. So that's going to look up that information. Not bad. That's one way to get a lot of information in a very short period of time. And it color codes this. So there's one way to use it. You could use it for doing a family tree. If you had interest in all the members of your family, for instance, like say my family, we go add Dad, Bill. And then you could go add Mom, Irma. And here you could go in and put all sorts of information, you know, naval officer, blah, blah, blah. And then here you could go from the Philippines, blah, 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 add that in there. And then you could put my 3 children in there. Barbara, Bridget, and Brenda. I think I forgot to hit the add. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll flip them around like this. Can I get over there? Then this little connect nodes. We connect from here to here. Okay. Back up here. There's 1. Guess we got to do it each time. Ah. Once you get it figured out, then here's Mom's part. Now, what if we had a different mom here? We could just have Betty. Like say if Bill got remarried or if Irma got remarried, we could have add Tom. So all sorts of uses to this. And then you could have more children involved. This we didn't title. I didn't know I could do that, but kind of interesting. And we'll call that Fred. And, so you could just see how this would pan out. And then you can just come down. Now, this one here that I did with the Bible, I just told it, let's see, where was the thing? I had given it the instructions to just construct a CMAP 3 generations down from Abraham in the Bible. And this is what it came up with. I haven't error checked it yet, and I'm sure there might be some errors because with AI, there are possibilities of error. So there's just one use for CMAPs. Another use, you could do recipes with the CMAP. Now this is a sourdough. I'm currently working with CMAPs to try to figure out a way to get it to scrunch down easier. And that is still an issue for me. I mean, you can do this manually. And I've only had this for literally, this is my second day of owning this program, or maybe third. But we can smush it down by going like this, but that gets a little tedious after a while. Now, another way to smush things down a little bit so that you could get it all onto the same screen visually. Now, here's the information. Sourdough starter creation involves a mixing of flour and water, allowing to ferment to capture wild yeast and bacteria. All sorts of information you can pack into this. One way is to use the zoom in, zoom out feature within Chrome to make things smaller. The only problem there is up here, this line that has the title of the node that you're working on, and also whatever script you have, it gets to the point where it's unreadable, but you fit on the page. Let's get back to full size here. Now here's a weekend list. This is a do list that I was just working on. Buy some food. Yes, we did that. So we took care of that. And then we could have go live. Prep live. And I wonder if there's anything. Oh, there we go. There's where the extras came in. Okay. So if I hit the plus, what if we get? All right. So let's see. Do we have 4? No, we don't. And go live. And now we are into a live. Yay! Everything's all labeled, and we could have prep live and go live, because prep live is to there. The arrows only go in one direction. And if we go and we take one of these arrows, for example, we can click on the arrow and add information on the arrow, which is called an edge title. All stuff to get ready. Okay. So and it's kind of small, but it'll work. And if it's on paper, it'll show up. this program here has just been developed recently, so they have some issues with being a new program. CMAP.io. This is the is it? I'm not sure. This does not look like what I'm into. So let's go like this. CMAPS.io is what I need, not CMAP. Sorry about that. Now, if we go here, we can go, this is the product roadmap, seeing as it's really new. I mean, look at this. We got documentation, exploration, diverse note shapes, and a lot of stuff that's just on the workplace. This program was developed by a computer science student who's working on his master's degree in Brazil, actually. And we can find that out in the blog. This is the originator, the founder of Gabriel, and I can't remember his last name. I just wrote him a few of my first impressions, but so far this is a very powerful program for what it does. This is how to actually embed this into a web page. So you could actually embed one of your, first you could share the CMAP with, like, say, friend 1 or friend 2, and then you could add them in as readers or somebody who could actually edit the CMAP, and then you can put it on your web page or have it just on the CMAPS page. And here's an example of how you could use it, embed it on the web page, and you could give each one of these people author permissions too, if you wanted, or you could just retain that yourself. And current study methods, how they could be improved by using CMAPS, better ways to work in various fields, innovation. What he gets into saying and talking about here is the fact that you are both visualizing, learning, and using the tool for learning whatever you're researching. And I found this to be very, very interesting. And this is the about, which we're not going to play the whole thing on. And best ways to learn. Best ways to learn this is just by using it. And best ways to learn is to have a visual representation, which is what a CMAP does. And this platform is claiming to have a standout feature being the AI-powered assistant. Now, that is totally true. I'm very impressed on this AI assistant. Back to actual CMAPs that we have. We did this one. Father YouTube workflow. This is something that I've been working on, and I individually entered these in. And I'm working on thinking of a way to go and make it even more AI driven. And I'm going to show you some secrets about that I've already learned about how to use CMAPs, which is just going to blow your mind in just a second. These are all the relations. This is me as a father. I have to do meals, time at the computer. And actually, I think I let the computer figure out the relations all by itself. But what I can do here, and it drew the CMAP. Today's presentation, Learning CMAPS Together. We have Learning CMAPS, YouTube Live, duration 30 to 60 minutes, repurposed content, shorts, YouTube shorts, and Learning CMAPS. One of the things that I was kind of curious about is the difference between the CMAPS 4.0 and 4.0 via Voila. This was the output that I got from CMAPS. Write an outline for learning CMAPS together, 30 minutes to an hour, YouTube Live, to be repurposed to short 10-minute and shorts videos. Certainly, this is what the response was from the AI, and then I just pasted it in there. Although it wasn't as pretty as it is now, I had to reformat it. But it said, certainly, here's CMAPS together, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 10 minutes shorts, introduction, which we did, definition relevance to CMAPS, which we did, the educational challenge in digital landscape. There's just so much challenge in what programs to use and where to get them. Educational challenge, digital landscape, learning CMAPS 2.2. Now, I was surprised that it plugged a 2 in there, because 2 would imply that there was a CMAPS 1. Maybe there was, maybe there wasn't. I don't know. Overview, and like we've talked about in the past, AI does its best, and if it doesn't understand, if it doesn't have an answer, a lot of AIs will make up an answer. And the uniqueness of the CMAPS 2.0 approach, I think one of the big uniquenesses is that they've totally included the AI into the program, and there's numerous ways to use it, one of which I have not revealed the secret, and that's why you have to stay around forever until I'm done, because I'm going to show it to you right before we're done. And let's see, repurposing content, broader accessibility, transitioning. All right, so this is what the 4.0 a la CMAPS gave me. Same thing presented to my Voila GPT 4.0. Write an outline for learning CMAPS together, 30 minutes to 1 hour live, to be repurposed to a short 10-minute videos and shorts. And Voila does a really good job interfacing with Chat GPT 4.0. Introduction, 2 to 3 minutes. Briefly introduce concept maps and explain the purpose and benefits of concept maps. Well, the benefits is it helps you remember things. Define the concept map is, we did that. History of CMAPS, I didn't get that in there, sorry. Well, the history is that they've been around for a long time, and basically it's just a org chart. And define CMAPS and how to create a CMAP 10 to 15 minutes, which we're doing right now. List key concepts. And I thought that the output that I got from Voila is a little bit more in depth. For instance, it actually gave me some repurposed ideas for video 1, video 2, video 3, video 4, how to go forward with this, just this one video. Now for the true test, more testing. We're here. This is Actually, this was the reason why I purchased CMAPS in the first place, because of the map feature. Let's make that a little bit bigger. These are all of the campgrounds. Woo! I didn't want to do that. Well, let's see if we can make it snap back or not. Nope. One of the features I do not like about CMAPS is the inability to marry the map up with the background. Now, one of the things that you can do is, as long as you're off of this background and you're over here, when you move, the whole CMAP's going to move. But if you do like I mistakenly did, you're going to be moving your background and you're going to lose the matchup between the background and the actual things. And one thing I did do is when I did move that, I did lose the matchup, because you see all these green dots that they have to. Now we're getting everything matched up. This is the Guayomí campground. Now, one of the places I'm going to be staying at in May is the Agua Caliente. That one, I went and pulled some more information. My goal is to populate this map with more information. Like, for instance, the next time I go there, I want to get the 124 campsite. I meant to get that this time. By accident, I had the 125 campsite, and now I'm going to have the 120 campsite. All right, everybody, are you all ready for the big finale? We're going to put this program really to the test. I have something that I've been working on, which is basically my daily flow of work practice, everything, life in general. And here it is. Right here and right here. That's not the full one. This is with Lumosity. Okay. Now we're going to try a couple of different ones. Let's try this CMAP right here and see what we get here. We go new document. Let's make it bigger for you. New document. Now, the deceiving thing about this is this title here. If you're going to use this AI beta and you want it to fill out a whole CMAP for you, just plug everything in there. That is this whole paragraph, not this one, this one. This whole paragraph is in there right now onto this one line. And then we just hit data. This will take a little while because we have just, and then we give it another shot to, create. You can tell it's a new program for me. It's fairly fast. It's going through, and with luck, we're going to have a start to the day and 4 days below it. But we will find out. Because computers and, there we go. See, isn't that nice? That worked out just about the way I wanted. And then Lumosity workout. Our next thing would be to add in the variables, which, like on Sunday, we have the later on the day, this live. So we go back here, and where do we have the reading before bed. That worked out pretty well. That's exactly the way I wanted it. And we will see how we only have 20 hours a day. You look at all this extra that I really did not need at all in there. Things to do every day, and on Sunday. Okay. After that, reading. On Sunday, I have live presentation, YouTube. Oh, here we go. YouTube. Let's see how we do on this. Add a little bit more. Now, unfortunately, what we're going to have to do here is just go and make a whole new map. But we'll see. Actually, we're not going to see. We're just going to do it. But save. Come back up to CMAPS. See how it does on the second go round. Now we've added a couple extra variables in there for the AI to think about. I wish I could think that fast, because this is really getting a flow. You can see how it could help you with your workday, managing, planning to go to the store, etc. Now yeah. See, Sunday live presentation on YouTube. And we got 20-minute exercise over here. Shower, brush teeth. Why did these go at the same time? That needs to be looked at. And then we have down here 45 minutes prior to, and this went evening routine. So I need to make it clearer that the YouTube is on, wait a second, we're reading, mindfulness. Maybe I'm just reading it wrong. I think I did. Looks like it nailed it. Nice thing would be to get this a little bit. Oh, there we go. Morning short scheduling, Monday through Friday. It's interesting how it took that interpretation there. Now you could pull the shorts down here and move it like that, but there you go. Has anybody got any questions about CMAPS? Leave them in the questions below. Thank you to everybody who came today. That is CMAPS. We are having a good old time with CMAPS. Thank you for coming. Love you all. It's only $20 over on appsumo.com, and highly recommend. It's oh, I didn't show the one thing. I'm so sorry. Not sorry. Here we go. With the CMAPS, here is the flow chart, right? Where did they put that? You can see how this is a pretty large thing here, and then this is large. Now what we can do is go in. This was the first one. This is the second one that we made. We can just go to here and copy everything. First we Control A and then Control X to delete it. We call that a flow CMAP. And then just take one of these nodules and put flow CMAP prompt. You'll see why I'm doing this. What that does is it gives you a place where you can take the prompt. Oh, you know, and I just did it all without showing you. We'll do it with the other one too. I do that periodically. So here's the flow CMAX. So we can do this is the flow CMAP number 2. All right, we go back to, and you can see how flow CMAP number 2 didn't get taken as flow CMAP number 2. That's kind of interesting. There we go. Flow CMAP number 2. Now we can do the same thing over here, except this time I'll even show you how I did it. We'll make it big so you don't even see me on this go round. We take this whole thing here, which had all of this gobbledygook right here. We go into it, copy it all, delete it. We make another node and we go CMAP prompt so that you remember what the computer prompt is that you used. 1. Okay. Take all the stuff that you just deleted out. And then whenever you go to this thing, you can even give this a color, like say red if you wanted. We should change that color appearance to red. See? Now it's red. Whatever one you're on turns purple. Just to let you know this is where you're at on your CMAP. We have the whole prompt there. But here on the title, we go CMAP flow 1. Because this was our first flow. We can then export it, share it, or just go back and see CMAP flow 1. And that's everything with CMAPS. Thank you everyone for coming. Love you all. Bye-bye.